Alright, we're going to make a pie chart here in Excel. I've got my spreadsheet here. Things are already filled in and all my values are already formatted. So I'm going to get started. First thing I'm going to do is select my data, including the headings. Notice that first column is items. My final column is how much money I have left after purchasing those items. And then the middle column here is my cost. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a pie chart of the cost of each of these items. And in order to do that, because these columns are non-adjacent, I need to hold down the command key to click on column C so I can select both. You can see how they are both highlighted, but the location column is not. Okay, so the next step is going to be go up to the Insert tab of the ribbon and click on that. There's all sorts of things here that we can add to or do with our data. And if we go about halfway over, there's the chart section. Okay, I can see here on the toolbar that I have pie chart. If I select this little drop down, I have different types of pie chart. I'm just going to choose a regular one, which is the first option here, and click on it. And as soon as I do that, because I have my data selected previously, Excel makes the chart for me. And if I look carefully at this, I can see that some of these slices of pie are extremely small. But I've got a title here, I've got my legend down here, which is color coded so I can see that most of these items I can tell what they are. Some of these small slices might be a little difficult. For instance, my largest expenditure was a car for $49,000, and I can see that the biggest piece of pie here was this red slice corresponding to the car. Now, for a pie chart, that's almost everything that we need to include, but there's one additional item that's not here that is usually added to the pie chart, and that is values on each piece of pie. And there are several options that we can include here, such as the actual value or the percentage of the pie. So to add these, we're going to go back over to our toolbar and the very first button, which says Add Chart Element. I'm going to select that, and then we go to Data Labels, and we get to choose where these are displayed. In the center of the piece of pie, inside. Now, since some of these are super small, I'm going to try Best Fit and see how Excel chooses to handle this. Okay, and that actually is not too bad. So now I know the value of each piece, and using the legend at the bottom, I can see what that actually is. If this were my monthly budget, I could see that the red slice obviously is where most of my money is going. Okay, so that is a pie chart. Now we're going to take a look at a different kind